Living Proof delivers results you can see from across the room and is committed to creating cruelty-free products that work, like their award-winning dry shampoo that actually cleans your hair. Make the switch to Living Proof by visiting livingproof.com/housewives and use promo code housewives to get a free sample of their award-winning dry shampoo with your purchase. livingproof.com/housewives, promo code housewives. Say hello to Lightbox, a new brand of laboratory-grown diamond jewelry. While natural diamonds are rare, Lightbox can make a lot of lab-grown ones, making them more affordable at $200 for a quarter carat plus the cost of the setting. The best part? They come in different colors like pink and blue. They've got necklaces and earrings for birthdays, beach days, or just because days. So treat yourself or give one as a gift. Check them out at lightboxjewelry.com/housewives. He's like, oh, of course.
Guys, we wanted to start out with some Housewives news.
Yes, this is big. This just dropped this week, as the kids say. Some kids said it somewhere.
Someone said that Lisa Vanderpump is not coming back to Beverly Hills. And
then I heard sort of rumblings, like she sort of posted something on Instagram that was like, don't believe it until you hear from me. But that's her after some LVP rosé.
Yeah.
But then we've heard.
But then, through my nanny's friend, came a cry in the dark. And my nanny's friend said she's absolutely not coming back to Beverly Hills, but of course will remain.
That source is Max.
That's her son, Max.
Her friend,
But
Max.
she's like, now Max will be on Beverly Hills, so we're not on the same show.
Yes.
We don't have to see each other. Okay, that doesn't make
We shall see.
any sense.
So
We've got some slides now.
Casey's going to be running a slideshow. I don't know what's going to happen.
I feel like in an 80s movie, I have like a bomb attached to me. I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm terrified about what's going to happen.
No.
They asked if we wanted to run our own slideshow now. Since April left, it's been tough. You know?
We have not been our best. We weren't even great. When April left us in the dust, she left us with terrible tech, and now it's just worse.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Here's some news. Okay. I need you to know I was pressing the battery pack and not the button.
That's on her.
Obviously the button.
That's on her.
Okay, guys, Jill Zarin making her return.
How do we feel? Yes?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. Ooh, I like what you have right here.
Yes.
Yes. What does she have?
It's a full glass of rosé.
Oh, God bless you.
I'm like dealing with a small Diet Coke and a weird Essentia water.
Why is there like a medical thing
Warning.
on the bottom? No, it's just like, this is Red Cross. This will help you, right? I don't know. Sorry, guys. So Jill Zarin, I'm afraid of her for many reasons. My mother, who was at a time living in a golf course community with Jill and Bobby, R.I.P., said that she wasn't that friendly. Because my mom said to her, my daughter has a podcast, and she was like, I don't know about it. But I'm still terrified of her. I think what's that dog's name again? Lizzie? Ginger. Thank you. Thank you. Ginger died?
We've also heard.
It's been a tough few years.
Yeah, Ginger's no longer with us.
Because she ate all of her snot. It's true, don't you remember? She would let that dog eat out her nose. It was perform cunnilingus on her nose.
Now let's check in on Lou.
Okay, guys.
She's a cover girl. She's on the cover of Sobriety Today this month, which is more than I've been on.
She really is. We don't have.
And I could absolutely qualify.
Oh, I would definitely
I should qualify, yeah.
No, she's on the cover. That she did make a cover. It is a magazine called Sobriety Today.
And she's
incredible.
Looking really good.
But she has told us all that she's still drinking, right?
No, she's not drinking now.
Not at all?
No.
You're like, no, we're friends. How? No, why do you know that?
Well, because she said publicly.
Yes, publicly she made a statement.
Exactly.
She's publicly made a statement that
Ramona confirmed
that she's not.
that she's not.
Yeah, she said she's got more support than ever now. more support than ever now, no longer drinking.
Yes.
Danielle, before we bring our guest out, guys, we have a little video that we want to share with you.
Yes.
And this is, Danielle and I, this is more of us doing the podcast for you as opposed to at our Largo shows where we force people to watch us sing and dance. Although I will sing tonight. Don't think I won't. People are like, oh.
I will not. I know people are like, Danielle's not telling.
I feel like I'm seeing some faces of people who are like, I thought this was Schitt's Creek.
I know people are like, I don't know, I'm just at Vulture Fest.
Yeah.
I'm here for Eugene Levy. I don't know.
Well, guys, we have a wonderful guest.
Yes.
Today?
I don't know.
I've lost time in the Roosevelt Hotel.
But this is one of our favorite guests. It's one of your favorite people. She is a historian of all. When I said to her, we're going to talk about all these podcasts today, like every single one, she's like, how dare you not think I'm caught up on every single one of the cities?
I was like, obviously you're not watching all 5 cities, and she was offended.
You've seen her on
full-time,
Yeah, she's on American Horror Story.
Yes.
She's on The Good Place. She's one of the funniest people alive. Please welcome Leslie Grossman. Romper.
I have a big micro pack in my pocket, so that's what's going. Hi, whoa!
I know everyone's very close.
Very
It's
odd.
shocking.
Also, this lighting is it's kind of a hate crime.
Yeah. Okay. It's very upsetting.
It's not great.
No.
Look, I don't have to look at myself.
It's not. Guess what? It's not our problem.
No, you're a burden to bear.
Leslie, we're so happy that you're here.
I'm so excited to be here. This is one of my most favorite things in the entire world. You guys are the funniest people on the planet, and you share my passion. So it's all worked out great for me.
Leslie, how are you feeling? How are you all feeling right now? There's so much for us to watch. We've got 5 cities are on right now.
It's a golden time.
It's a golden age of
It's the most
television.
wonderful time of the year. And they're not talking about Christmas. People didn't know that.
Also, you know what I love that they do? That I feel like Bravo really takes care of us because they roll you right into a new show. Like one ends and you're feeling sad. It's like, don't worry, this is starting.
Or this already started a couple weeks ago, so you're like eased right into a new relationship.
I saw an ad for Vanderpump, and I was like, ah! Like I came, and I just was so excited.
Yeah.
Like I have something to live for.
But you know what's sad? I didn't just think that. I also felt in the most serious of ways, I need this. That's my real reaction. I need it.
I don't need Lala's new brunette hair.
No.
Yeah,
Why do blondes, there's certain blondes, it's like, that's who you are. And
Yes.
you're not much more. Don't change it. And I do mean that, like, that's what you are.
Yes.
Now, I am a natural blonde, and I can't do it. I don't have that personality, so I have to be the only person in Hollywood to dye my hair darker.
And this is all the Lord offered me. Like this, when I even attempted blonde, they're like, no. The universe was like,
This is just a little lemon juice and good thoughts.
yeah.
You look amazing. Now, Leslie, you were recently on Watch What Happens Live.
Yes.
With one Victoria Gunval's son. What happened?
Okay, so I want you to know that I was supposed to go on in October, and it was going to be with Vicky. This mic pack. It was going to be with Vicky.
want me to hold it for you?
No, it's okay. It was going to be with Vicky, and then I couldn't do it. And I wouldn't say that I cried, but I'll say that it got tingly. Do you know what I mean? When I realized it wasn't going to happen. So I knew it was going to be some.
What were you possibly doing?
I was working and I couldn't go, so I knew it was going to be some OC
Ryan
person.
Murphy wouldn't let you off.
Can you imagine to go see
Really?
Vicky? So I knew, I was like, it's gonna be that Emily or that Gina. Like I just knew it. I was like, it's gonna be one of the.
You knew they were coming for you.
I knew it, and so something happened where she did it.
I just got chills.
She did it again. They were like, Vicky's coming back. She's gonna do it again, and it's the one you're gonna be on. And then I did cry for real. Then there was like real tears. So
That is the universe.
can I tell you? I
just
feel
is,
that. I
yeah.
agree with you, and I felt like it was like chucking me on the chin. The universe was like, you got this, kid.
Yeah.
So I was very, very excited to see Victoria, and the queen of Kodo Insurance, mother to Michael and Brianna, grandmother to Troy and Owen. I'm a big fan. So
Mother-in-law to
a
future
monster.
murderer.
Oh, I mean, that
Ryan.
is. Do you know this whole thing about how they unfollowed each other on Instagram?
Yes, I watched it happen in real time.
I missed that. So when Andy.
Danielle was staring at the feed beat as it happened.
I was like giving Casey updates like as it was happening. I was like, look, he's unfollowed her. Now he's saying things.
But he is terrifying.
Oh,
he
my
really is
God.
terrifying.
I actually don't want to say too much about him.
Yeah, don't get on his radar. So before the show, as you know, Andy comes in and says hello. So he said to me, just so you know, he said, this is Vicky. He said, this is Vicky at all times. Right here, just one-on-one, that is her on the show. There is no public Vicky and private Vicky, and he was right. So first of all, I saw all the face work close up.
And?
I'm gonna tell you, she looks fantastic.
Wow.
She looks
Do you
fantastic.
feel like her face got better quickly?
Yeah.
I don't know the timeline of the show, but 1 second she's lying in bed, and then she was up and about.
At one point, though, Tamara's like, you look great. And I was like, she looks like the Grinch. It was shocking.
But it does look very good up close. It does.
Wow.
So anyway, that worked out well. So when we got in there's 2 seats, and one is closer to Andy and one is on the edge. And I was on the edge, and I said, I wasn't upset about it. I just said, oh, okay, I'm in this seat. And she went, the housewives sit next to Andy. And I said, copy you. Got it. And then she said, this is our house. She said, if I come to your house, then I'll sit on the outside.
No, she did! Leslie, hand to God, hand to God.
Hand to God. This is being recorded. I'm letting it out to the public. When I come to your house, so I said, it's your house, Vicky. It's all you. It's all good.
House.
So I was like, she is clearly not to be fucked with. So I just let Vicky do her thing. She feels clearly very connected to Andy.
Yeah.
He seems to really care about her. They seem to have very nice rapport. So we were at a commercial break, and she looked at me and said, do you have life insurance? And I said, yes, I do. And she said, are you paying more than $100 a month?
What?
And I said,
I don't know, someone does my money.
I said, I do think I pay more than $100 a month. And she said, that is bullshit. Give me your phone. I have her phone number in my phone. And she said,
now and say, Vicky? I'd love to get a quote.
I mean, it's a Saturday. Do you think she's going to answer?
At Coda?
I haven't.
Leslie, call her. This is so thrilling.
You know she has that.
God,
that
this is
assistant,
unplanned.
that old lady working there at all hours.
Someone's like, hey, Vic. Hey, what? You guys, what if she doesn't remember me?
Here's what you say. Leslie, I don't think we have to all be quiet. I think she will appreciate that.
Does she know about Bitch Sesh? Do you think she has to?
I made her
Tell
make
her
a
you
fake
want it.
video
Wait,
for
I cannot
June, but
believe
she
I'm
didn't know
doing
it was
this.
fake.
Yes.
Here it is.
Oh.
Just simply Vicky.
What am I? It just says Vicky. What am I? Hold on, but when she answers, what do I say?
Just say, Vicky, I met you on Watch What Happens Live. I'm with an audience of full Housewives fans.
Yeah, and they
Or
just
do
wanna
you
say hi?
I love a quote.
Just say, I'm with a Housewives, both
I
Housewives fans.
don't want her to think that I'm abusing her phone number.
I think she will like it, Leslie, and I swear
but
to
what's
God, I
my
wouldn't
point
put
of
you.
calling? Am I calling to say?
Get a quote.
No.
It's a Saturday.
No, you're saying there's a room full of people here that love you.
Yes.
Speaker.
Okay, now let Leslie get some words out.
Is this Vicky?
Yes.
Vicky, this is Leslie Grossman. I met you on Watch What Happens Live last week. Do you remember?
Oh, you dear.
How are you? It's good to talk to you.
It's good to talk to you.
So listen, I do want to tell you quickly. I don't know if you're familiar with the podcast Bitch Sesh with Danielle Schneider and Casey Rose Wilson, but I'm on an episode of Bitch Sesh right now, and I'm with a live audience, and they just wanted to say hi and tell you how much they love
okay.
you. But I'm also calling because I genuinely do need a quote for my life insurance.
I know you do. So I've got your number now. I can call you on Monday.
You can call me any old time you want,
Okay.
Vicky. I'm serious. But can everyone just say hi to Vicky really quick?
That's hysterical.
They just wanted to share the
We
love.
love you!
And I was telling them how gorgeous you look in person.
Oh, you're sweet.
And you're fantastic and phenomenal. Okay, well, you're a very good sport. And thank you.
Thank you.
No, but Vic,
Costco, aren't you jealous?
you're in Costco right now? Wait. What are you getting? What are you getting?
Well, I got all the fixings. I'm making 22 people dinner on Thanksgiving.
Wait, are Brianna and Michael going to be there with Troy and Owen?
My Michael, but not Brianna. I'm going to go see her on Christmas Day.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
I know. I gotta figure all this new normal out, you know?
Oh, you know what, Vicky? We're all trying to figure out our new normals. I got you. Listen, you are an angel, but I'm not kidding. You need to call me on Monday.
I will download.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us call you. Thank you. Leslie, you handled yourself. I went out in the hallway and I had my head between my legs. I was suddenly so
seem
nervous.
upset. She did not. By the way, how about she picked up on half a ring?
I didn't even know you had called. And I heard hello. I was like, this is something else.
I was like, I
was
thought,
acting like it was Meryl Streep.
But I think I'm genuinely going to go with her for my life insurance.
She really likes you.
$100 a month? That sounds fantastic.
I'm telling you, she was really lovely. I'm telling you, she's Vicky at all times. That's what's so
Now, when
incredible.
she's saying new normal,
That's what I was wondering, and I was about to ask, and then I got scared.
I think it's one of two new normals.
Do you think Brianna's getting divorced?
Yes.
What?
It
You
sounds,
seem to know everything.
but it sounds.
Or you're saying it with an authority.
I hope.
Well, because what's her new normal? Because she and Steve are still together.
Are they?
Yes, she was talking about him. She's very in love and very into him.
Great. Steve over here. I was thinking that Ryan and her aren't speaking, and the new normal is that they're not allowed to see each other on
Maybe
holidays.
it's that. Maybe it's that, actually.
But I don't know. She said it so easily, like, maybe.
Guess what? I'll ask on Monday.
Wow! Leslie, I gotta give that to you.
I just did my holiday cards and I'm so excited because it was so easy through Minted. I haven't done it in years, but Minted makes it so easy. Guys, Minted.com is the only place to get a truly unique holiday card that's not one size fits all. Just text a photo to cards 22737 and Minted Stylist will text you back with 5 hand-selected designs created by independent artists that showcases your photo for free. Plus, you get free custom envelopes and recipient addressing in a variety of matching designs and hand-styled fonts. Text your photo to cards, that's 22737. New customers will get 20% off, but only through November 30th. Text your photo to 22737 before November 30th and get 20% off your first purchase. Get started right now. Text your picture to 22737. For any smokers out there trying to quit, or if you know someone who is, there is a revolutionary new way to quit called Zero. Zero's Quit Kit is a quitting solution proven to increase your chances of kicking the habit by up to 4 times compared to going cold turkey. I have tons of friends who have tried to quit smoking, and they start for a little bit, and then they start smoking again, and then they go cold turkey, and then it doesn't work. But with the Zero Quit Kit, it's a 3-tiered approach that includes prescription medication, nicotine gum, and continued support through a mobile app. Here's how it works. Go to quitwithzero.com to start your online doctor visit. After your 5-minute visit, a physician will then determine if you're eligible to use the Quit Kit. If you're eligible, the doctor will prescribe you a medication and the Quit Kit will be shipped directly to your door. Zero costs less than what the average smoker spends on cigarettes and less than most other quitting options. Go to quitwithzero.com/housewives, and for a limited time, our listeners can get their first month of the Quit Kit to stop smoking for just $37. That's quitwithzero.com/housewives. quitwithzero.com/housewives.
I'm really warm to Vicky this season.
Yes.
Yes, we have seen a lighter Vicky. A lighter Vicky.
Even though I feel like the franchise is done.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that, guys, that it's time for OC to be finished. Do you feel that way?
I did feel that way, but the last 2 weeks, I think we're on an upswing. Personally, I have found Shannon's insufferability to be a real boon.
Yeah.
To my energy and to the podcast, and I'm sort of back on the train. I don't know how you guys feel.
Well, how do you feel about talk funny?
I hate her.
Because I talk funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we're gonna go into OC right
Yeah.
now,
I don't care for Gina.
who's Tina?
Gina.
Oh, I thought I said Tina. I was like, who's Tina?
No, Gina.
Gina's marriage is so
Yeah.
Leash.
I would have, on this week's episode, loved to see the entire production of Oliver. That Julie. That is all I really wanted. I wanted a few more, just scenes.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, food, glorious food. I really wanted to get in there.
Someone Instagrammed me that they were very attracted to Kelly's ex-husband during that
Whoa.
whole scene.
Well, then
I was kind of nice to see him making those buttons.
Yeah. I felt like they have something. It feels like they've settled into a nice area, those two, which is nice.
A new normal.
A new normal.
Whoa. I'm gonna ask. Don't worry.
Yes.
And I'll report back. I'll do a secret phone call mission to you guys.
Yes, please.
I just feel like we've come a long way because Shannon threw a plate at Kelly last season, and Kelly called her a fat pig, and now Kelly is signing papers in charge of resuscitating Shannon, getting her surgery.
Yeah, it just goes to show you what happens to a friendship over time.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Kelly is the most sane character on that show right now, which is a weird thing to say, but she's truly... I feel like, we could be friends.
Yeah,
she'd turn on me and kill me in a second, but...
Yeah. But even just the way she was talking about her daughter and the divorce, I was like, this sounds like a normal person speaking about things. So maybe, I don't know. Sorry.
It's just the truth.
Are you guys still watching OC?
Yes.
All right. Here was the biggest shocking revelation on OC, that Vicky still has life insurance on Dawn.
Yes.
And I was like, can we all get life insurance on Dawn?
Is
How does
that
that work? Because she's no longer related to it.
I don't
and
know.
They have no...
Can you do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think she's paying all of Dawn's bills. I think she's
maybe.
financially floating Dawn. She's made mention of that a few times.
So she's like, when he,
when
dies...
he kicks it, I guess she gets that back.
Unclear. Another... Find out.
I'll get on that.
Just a few things.
Just say
Shout
very
us out.
sensitively when Dawn
Dies.
Okay.
How much will you get? We're just curious.
I miss Dawn.
Yes, we all do. So there is an account that's another, I think it's another Lee Radzabel thing where there's a Dawn Gumbelson account out there and it's not real, right? Because it's just I have life insurance on Vicky. It's very tongue-in-cheek,
Yes, I
but
think
I
it's
like
fake.
to... Well, okay, good to know.
I think it's fake. Should we move on from OC? Does anyone have anything else? I mean... Oh, we have
We have a boots on the ground mic.
Yes, if anyone wants to share anything, come right on up there.
Anyone
Is there a boots on the ground?
Anything? No, I think we just got it.
Oh, someone's
there it
coming
is.
up. Hi.
Hi. Erica Jane, hi.
Merch.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I like that. So
I want to say I'm so excited for Housewives to come back for Beverly Hills. I watched What Happens Live. I don't know if you watched the after show. I was the fan that asked the question if they had a tagline for each other, what would they be? And that's when Rinna dropped the bomb on Vanderpump saying, I make a lot of money on my dusters and diapers deal. And then blew up, and now Vanderpump's just disintegrating, and I'm so happy.
Oh, thank you.
I also sat in front of you at Luann's show, and you were just amazing.
I behaved
was-
in a way that was not okay.
That was
I like that your boots is about Leslie.
I know.
Going to the theater.
I was in a full body sweat by the end of that show. It was great.
amazing. But yeah, I won tickets to Watch What Happens Live that day because they had interns around LA, and I won tickets to the taping that night. It happened to be Beverly Hills, and then it happened to be the question that got answered, and now Vanderpump's done. So I feel like
You had
I may
something
have
to do
pulled the
with
first
that.
Jenga block.
It sounds like you're to
Sorry.
blame. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, ladies. You guys
You're to blame.
Thank you. Another person who did not tell us about the show of the Countess.
Hi.
Hi, I'd like to report a boots on the ground on Emily.
Sure.
On Emily.
Yes.
Emily.
Interesting.
Two things. One, Emily's husband is really an investigator because he's not really an attorney.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
Like a PI?
My sister, actually, he goes out and investigates compensation types of lawsuits.
So secretly videotapes you if you're walking fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Number two is they did not buy their own house. Their mother-in-law and father-in-law bought it because they got Cisco stock. And that's how they were able to afford that house.
You have some deep in the cut boots on the
Cisco?
ground.
I'm sorry. Cisco stock. You don't hear that every
Really?
day.
Everybody, it's a
Thank
stock.
you.
A boots on the ground and a stock tip.
I'd love to know
Everybody.
where everybody has stock. Hi.
That's such a real
You
quick.
can pull that out if you want.
That's such a housewives move though. It's like they don't own their own house.
Yeah.
I don't own my own house.
I mean, I'll just. Okay. Yeah. So my boots on the ground is that. So one of my best friends is actually a producer on the show, And, he tells me what it's like working with all of them. Shannon is the biggest nightmare in the world, and I see texts and things like that come through all the time. And I was always a ride or die Shannon fan. The way she treats them is
Like the producers on the show or whatever?
filthy.
Filthy. She makes them
So
give her the
disrespectful.
enemas.
Like, can you
say.
give us
You
an
could say.
example of a text? Like, what's the
Yes.
Get here now. How dare you damage the chandelier in my house? How dare you even come in after I was starting to sleep? I told you guys not to come. And they're like, well, we told you we were already coming, and just being very demanding. Vicky, actually, it's funny. She would always call and leave messages when they were going on the trip, and she's like, how dare you not book my trip through my own card so I don't get the points? She's like,
I get that though. I do want those points.
And then I actually went to the filming where Shannon and Kelly went to LA and they got drunk and whatever. And they needed people in the background. So he's like, can you get here? And I was running late. And he's like,
Wait, can I give you my number? In case
I know, exactly.
hey, see, I would actually love to be on your podcast. So
How do you say that?
And so he's like, get here now. They are wasted. He's like, no, it's no joke. I walk in. Shannon can barely stand in the lobby. They're like fumbling around the Sofitel Hotel, just disasters.
Why were we not there? I don't understand.
I was like, thank God you asked me for this night. And yeah, but they're actually like genuinely great friends. Like off and on screen.
Very interesting.
Really?
From this isn't even my plate, bitch. To
What about
now
Tamara? Have you heard anything about her?
So they love Tamara, and not just because she's a pet in the sense that she'll do whatever they want, but she's actually genuinely very respectful towards them. And I was like, you know what?
Unexpected.
She's kind of
You're
real.
nodding like that's nice.
No, I feel that Tamara's a monster, and I still do even after seeing the respectful text.
I do.
But yeah, they'll never get rid of her.
Wow.
It's
Tamara.
unfortunate. Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
I would like to talk to you later.
Let's get
No,
that
I would-
something.
Yeah.
give you a little
Let's pull something out because I have a little idea that I've
You
had
get a
in my head
shirt.
for a while.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, let's talk about Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Thank God we're in Atlanta right now, guys.
Atlanta is giving a lift to my spirits. Truly, I'm cackling at Portia in a way that, you're always like laughing at them a little, just like these sad people. But this is a genuine comedian that has graced our screens. But where has she been?
She is doing great clown work. She truly is.
Watching Portia in Miami with this new man has lit a fire in her. That watching her twerk while she's opening the ovens, watching her with this man hoping that he proposes, and the way she's talking herself down, it's like a romantic comedy that she's starring in.
It's made in Manhattan, but with Portia.
Yes.
Like it is. I'm loving it.
I couldn't agree with you more, but I am so deeply disturbed by the bullying of the toothbrush sharing that I can't get past it.
That was strange.
That's not okay on any level.
She wants you because the way she was bullying him.
Give me your toothbrush.
Yes.
I need to use your toothbrush.
So
no.
it's one of those women where she wants to be married to him so badly that she's like forcing intimacy in the strangest ways, where she's like, give me your toothbrush. And he's like, my favorite thing was when she said to him, this man that she loves so much, she's like, call down, get me a toothbrush and an underarm shaver. Okay. But then she wanted his toothbrush so badly.
I know.
And he was like, can we have one boundary between us?
Mm-hmm. She's like, watch me take a shit.
Yes.
Let me brush my teeth.
Oh boy. She's making me laugh so hard.
No, she's great. And her new boyfriend, well, he's her fiance now, right? They're engaged.
And father of
and
her.
yes, unborn child. But also the fact that he went out again at 1:30 in the morning was shocking to me. Like to leave your house after 9 p.m. Just shocked at it. I just thought that was
What do we think of him?
He's kind of like a low rent Rick Ross.
People are saying no. I'm so hopeful. I'm
hopeful.
Nice.
He has a hot dog business, correct?
He has a hot dog empire.
He has a hot dog empire. He has the
Now,
hot
that's
dog
a business we haven't seen anyone date
No.
with connections to hot dogs yet.
But you know what?
But it
People
feels
will
right.
always want hot dogs, and I
Yes.
stand behind that business.
That's true.
As opposed to some Cisco millionaire.
Guys, I just caught up on all of Atlanta because I missed the other podcast. I was like, this is like Crazy Rich Asians. I'm hysterically crying over Greg and Nene, and I'm laughing hysterically at Portia. It's got everything this season.
No, that was Greg.
I don't mean to say it's got everything. It's just genuinely so sad.
It's very sad.
I love
it's terrible.
Greg.
Watching Greg like need a breath of air, it was, and she truly loves him, and he's good for her. I did not know he had been stage managing her productions. which was...
Danielle, how dare you slip that in?
What? That's a huge thing.
It is.
That's
I did not know he
work.
was her manager.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, I thought you meant you just didn't know he was her
No,
manager.
I just meant like he's a sick and tired man.
Yes,
His stage
yes.
managing is a lot of work.
I know.
On some tired bones. That's all I'm
I know.
saying.
And it was nice to see all of the ladies have come together and
Yes.
sort of circled the wagons around.
Because they had to.
When Marlo,
I'm pulling out my notes.
when Marlo and Portia were making Greg laugh, I started
Yes.
crying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is kindness.
Yeah.
This is
it.
lovely.
I know.
It's truly making me laugh. Just like dad jokes, but it was so sweet.
It was sweet.
Like I
It was.
loved it. And then Greg making them all. It
was sweet. Yeah.
Oh, it was awful. No, what really made me laugh this episode was Marlo. Now, Marlo is a character, but the amount of stuff she brought to a hotel room, the things that she brought on a plane, in a baggage, champagne glasses, pillows, picture frames of herself. Guys, these were all set up in not her hotel room. I was dying.
And when she was sitting down with Portia, like apparently there's footage of them partying at 3 a.m.
Where was that footage?
That's where they like mend their friendship. And then they're just like eating room service in bed the next morning. And Portia's like really trying to extend herself. She's like, I'm really glad, we kind of worked through that because like sometimes I felt like you were, and Marlo taking no responsibility was like, I say what I say and that's how I mean it. And Portia's like, right, but where Marlo's like, take me or leave me. And it was just like, okay. Like Marlo is just wild.
No, she's wild. Does she have a peach yet? No, she doesn't have a
No,
peach
and
yet.
I think that those champagne glasses were a bid
Yeah.
to get. I have to say, Cynthia's new boyfriend, how are we feeling about him?
I feel like it's the real deal.
Guys, what?
Oh no.
An improvement.
An improvement.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't think it. Do you think it's because she's on the show? Is that the only reason we think he's with her? Is because of the show?
I hope. She's so gorgeous.
No.
She is the
This
prettiest
guy's a
person
new-
I've ever seen in my life.
Mike
It's
Hill
crazy.
does not need this show. I mean, he apparently does sportscast.
Oh, yeah. No, he's good.
So why are we so negative
And
about
someone
it, guys?
tweeted at me the other day, because I always say that Cynthia like lives out in the boondocks, like she's at a lake in like another state, and someone's like, no, she lives the closest of the housewives.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cynthia?
so- yeah.
And she's like 100 miles out.
They said that she lives near Sandy Springs, which is close. And I was like, okay, I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was told.
That's
so.
what you heard.
Yeah. So just FYI. Oh, first of all, we also got a memory of Portia fixing Nene's bun,
Yes.
which was the best moment in the Housewives history. Like, Nene freaking the fuck out, and Portia just fixing her bun as that happens. That's friendship.
And I'm loving Nene and Portia's friendship.
Yes.
I thought we were really. I was like, I don't know what we're gonna have here. We have no Phaedra, we have no Sheree, we have no Kenya.
Kenya.
Meanwhile, it feels like light.
That's what's great about Atlanta. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can take out one, as you said, Jenga piece.
It's
and
hard
that-
to take
and it
out
holds.
Nene, but yet even still,
It
held
did.
us
They
all
Remember?
survived when
Yeah.
Nene wasn't
They
on.
were fine when she was on the
do.
new normal. No, they were fine.
Boot season has finally arrived, and this is the perfect opportunity to be the fall fashion trendsetter you always dreamed of without spending millions of dollars to do it. Live up to your style potential with a membership at justfab.com. Millions of women say that JustFab is their go-to site to see what's new and trending in boots, shoes, clothing, and accessories. When you visit the site for the first time, you take a style quiz, and JustFab personalizes your shopping experience so your favorite styles rise straight to the top. You can shop as a guest or become a JustFab VIP. Becoming a VIP is by far the best way to shop. VIPs save up to 30% off on retail prices and gain access to tons of other exclusive perks. I got the most amazing pair of boots, a cute little necklace. I'm all set for my Thanksgiving feasts. It's time to step up your boot game. If you go to justfab.com/housewives now and sign up as a VIP, you'll get your first style for as low as $10. That's justfab.com/housewives to get your first style for as low as $10. justfab.com/housewives.
Guys, should we move on? I mean, we've got to keep
Dallas?
going. Dallas?
Oh, I want to talk about Dallas all day, so let's get there.
Go ahead.
I'm loving Dallas this season. Is everybody loving Dallas?
I would like to say something.
Go ahead,
Okay?
please.
I just want to say something. When Dallas started, I feel that no one cared.
I didn't.
And I feel that no one watched.
I didn't.
I want to say that from the second I locked eyes on one Miss Leanne Locken, I knew in my heart that this was going to be something.
This was going to be big.
It was going to be big, and it is. I'm going to tell you right now, that is the thing I'm most excited to watch on my DVR is a new Dallas. When there's a fresh Dallas, I get like a hit of dopamine in my brain. I love it so much. I love in the opening credits and I listen to the opening credits of Dallas. I don't even fast forward.
You don't fast forward?
No, I like when Brandy goes like this. This is not my first time at the rodeo, and I'm not taking your bull. I love it!
Brandy is the best villain that we have ever seen in Housewives
I'm gonna get
history.
super drunk to prove that I'm not an alcoholic.
I have never.
Did you see that very small moment where she's stumbling through Carrie's weird family's house and it's like a small screen of her and she's like, I needed a buzz for that. and it's just like in passing, she says things that are like, ooh.
How about her children? I'm so obsessed with her children.
Yes.
That one episode with them in the car. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Well, and at one point she said also, I just want to have fun and make Leanne feel uncomfortable.
Hold on. What about Carrie Duber just slipping in that she dated Lance
Armstrong!
Armstrong?
I scream.
Had that ever been referenced before?
I'm like, that's all you have going for you. You should have led with that.
It makes sense though because like Tory Burch, all those women he dated literally look like the exact same with that.
And her body's insane.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. But wow, that
guys,
was a shocker.
speaking of bodies that are insane. Guys, why did Mark take his clothes off and go into that Copenhagen water?
And then when she called it the infamous Dubner dick, what did she say? The Duber dick?
And then when she side-mouthed and said, he's a grower, not a shower. I was like, what am I watching? Truly, what's happening? When his gross body, now look, I would look terrible too, but I'm not throwing myself on national television. When he ambled down that ramp into the water, I was like, this cannot be happening right
now. And then they met in the middle.
With her boobs, her rock-hard boobs, danced in the water, kissed, and then climbed back out. It was tough, guys. And then she was making that his excuse for why he like the proof he never got his dick sucked at the roundup. She was like, he just jumped in the water in front of a bunch of women. He didn't get his dick sucked at the roundup. It's like, he probably did. Like, this guy's weird. Like, he's a loose cannon. Like,
I was like, when he got there, I was angry because I was like, she can't do anything without him.
Did you see his fake cry?
Well, may I just say something, and we can get back into the specifics, but I do feel I have to say something overall about Dallas.
Please.
That this is the most infantilized group of women I've ever seen, where it is, their husbands are their daddies. And I mean, controlling, creepy daddies.
Yes.
This is like old-fashioned. The stuff that goes on like with Stephanie and her husband, where she's afraid to have him not at the house, that you've got, what's her face? I've got heels higher than your standards.
That was so good.
That is the best one.
Because she doesn't have like a Dallas accent. It's just like her mouth can't open.
It's bizarre. How her husband is like, I'm giving you 5 minutes on Sparkle Dog. Like, what? And she's like, I gotta prove myself to Mark. It's just, this is very dark. I find myself getting angry and like yelling at the screen. We see a little bit of this in Jersey with the new girl. I know that's something for later. But my point is, like, I'm just shocked when I watch it because if you look at New York, if these are women that are like totally doing their own thing,
not one of them has a man. So
that's true.
They have to be.
True. But anyway, I had to get that out.
Yes,
Sorry.
no, it's a weird thing. And Leanne is the only one who does seem to be in charge of her own relationship.
Well, and Leanne said today, when she saw Carrie frolicking about with her daughter and son in testimonial, the most devastating line, this is what life's about. Family. And this is what I don't have. And it was nice to be a part of it for a tiny bit.
That broke my heart. It was a monologue worthy of an Oscar. Like,
now, speaking of, maybe you two want to read a scene.
We're going to read a little scene.
I literally need my reading glasses. I'm not kidding.
You want to get
Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were going to be reading. I'm so sorry. Okay.
She brought her purse everywhere today.
By the way, guess what? It's going to happen to all of you guys too. Okay? You're going to be, and guess what? I have special ones that
Leslie,
are like this.
you'll be reading this role.
Okay.
I'll read your name in a second.
Thank you. Okay. Well, it's not even that much. I probably could have done it. Okay. Well, I get
So
to be
this
the
is
gate
a
age.
very, very
Okay.
dark scene from Atlanta, and it was
No,
a couple,
from Dallas.
I'm sorry, from Dallas. It was a couple weeks ago, but it was so upsetting that we just thought it
deserved to be read.
We need to see it aloud. Now, Danielle will be reading the role of Leanne Locken, and Leslie Grossman will be reading the role of gate attendant. Or rather, I guess it's a gate attendant, right? Yeah, customer service rep at an airline.
If you want to pay for it, it's going to be $1,200
Yeah?
to upgrade.
I'll spend that somewhere else.
We'll leave that behind if anyone wants to audition with that later.
She looked right into camera.
I love Leanne. I feel
do
for
too.
her.
Oh, Leanne is me.
What the fuck was Brandy saying? Your sunny side up breast?
Because I think remember, it was like, it broke last year, her boob, right?
Oh,
Something
yes.
like what happened, and it was all fucked up, and she had to remember, didn't it come apart at the
She got the
seams?
flesh eating back to
Yes!
But that was separate from her ripped open boob job,
There
right?
was a lot going on with her boobs. And so Brandy is so mean to her. But
She's
she
so
says
mean.
that Leanne says the best things back. And she's like, she's not smart enough to be an alcoholic.
Yes.
Yes. She's like, well, alcoholics can hide it.
She's one of the greatest people that's ever been on camera.
She is. Except she constantly dresses like she's Beetlejuice.
Oh my God.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But she does. It's a tough look.
Stephanie, I'm liking more and more. She's like, I'm loving her deer in headlights, shocked at her own best friend. Like, I hardly knew you.
Stephanie is
She's
dark.
trying to still be a friend, but she was kind of making me laugh in that hot pink thing when she's like, she's getting naked in front of her family. Like, Stephanie's just like a bobblehead.
Yeah,
She is.
But
But
she's
it's all-
needed. She's needed.
Well, her suicide confession, and then when she did her renewal of vows, which don't we all know this? This is the kiss of death. You cannot do that,
Yes.
particularly on television. But she was saying, I'm so blessed. I have this husband and these beautiful children, this gorgeous house, none of which I deserve. But I'll try to appreciate it. Like, it's there's darkness in there, guys. It's bleak. Sorry to bring the room down.
remember when she had a pool in her foyer?
Yes.
I thought that was the best thing about that house. She was like, cover it.
With a skating rink.
I think we have to move on to, do you have anything else, Danielle?
All right, let me just say. Oh, when Cameron said, this was shocking to me. When Cameron said that, she's on a reality show. The
Yes,
fact that
they broke the
admitted
fourth
that
wall.
to me,
I like that.
They never do. So I just was like, I literally went,
She did have a great point.
And then also, they just gave us a little teaser for next week about cloning phones. And I Googled it.
What is it? What is it? I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure. 'Cause I Googled it and I was like, I don't know.
So it was Leanne that cloned. No, it was Brandy that cloned Leanne's.
No, Leanne cloned Brandy's phone. Is
What
that
is that when
what
you get all the information
I
off
think
of their
so,
phone?
right?
You
Some-
start
a
intercepting
millennial,
their
tell
text
me.
messages.
Right?
You intercept their text messages and this and that. But I would have thought that it would have been
illegal.
Brandy cloning Leanne's
No,
phone to make
Leanne
sure
was
she
cloning
didn't send it out.
Brandy. I don't know. That's what I heard on the from.
We're about to get into
previews.
a technical mystery next week.
I'm excited for it, but that's all.
Very
Should
exciting.
we move on to
New Jersey. Are you guys watching Jersey? I'm curious.
What do we think
watching
so far? We're not. I hear. It's
Okay, I
gonna
want
get
to just say something. So when I was in New York, Andy did say OTR. That's off the record. He said this is maybe one of the best seasons they've ever had. He said, you need to understand, they bring it and then they bring it every single episode. He's like, just wait. It is so good.
After two?
He swore it was so good. Now, on my press journeys in New York, I did happen to see Dolores, Teresa, and the new one. Now, I didn't know anything about the new one. I haven't committed her name to my memory yet. The one
haven't
whose
either.
husband doesn't let her do anything. That's all I know. That is very dark.
Yes.
So I was very excited. Dolores was lovely. Couldn't have been cuter and sweeter, adorable. Teresa gave me one of these, hello, amazing. And then gave me a little hug and a little kiss, and that was it. And I was very excited, but it was underwhelming.
Yeah.
When I got to see them.
We'll see.
Tracy Teresa's fitness coach.
Whoa.
I love how she's like, if you don't do what I say, then you're out. I'm like, I doubt you're out. She's like, I'm out. It's like, I doubt you're out, Tracy. I think you're quite in. You want to be on this television program. And it's so weird.
I don't understand why weightlifting and bodybuilding competitions is now a housewives go-to.
I love it. I love it. It's So
It's
wild.
where we are.
Well, the new woman who's Turkish, her husband is a control freak. She's never left her kids for more than
Never.
So the girls invite her to go on a girls' trip away, and she's having to ask her husband, and she's like, I've never been away, but I deserve this. And they're going to Oklahoma.
I know, to put it all on the line for Oklahoma.
I feel
God
like it's
bless
like Cabo.
Oklahoma.
Like, you need to get out there. But also, she said, my husband makes me dress very conservatively. He will not let me show anything. He's a plastic surgeon. I was like, so this man is like lifting titties all day, and like she can't even show a little.
I also like when he said to her, he's like, I don't like to adjust my schedule. That was,
He said, I don't like to adjust my schedule.
Woo! That was intense. That was.
No, those Jersey, the Jersey ladies don't play around with their husbands, except for Dolores and her ex-husband. I know it's a strange relationship. I'm there for
Yeah,
it.
you like them.
I love them. I think they have sex all the time, too. For sure.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
And he sweats like a beast. For sure.
He is a beast.
He is a beast. Someone said he looked like, I think it was the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Someone sent me a meme.
The
Like,
actual
right.
beast.
Yeah.
The beast we all know and love.
Do you guys like Margaret? What do you think about Margaret?
I liked
don't
her
care for
hospital gown idea.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was a great idea.
I couldn't make heads or tails of that idea.
I think she wanted the kids' hospital gowns to look like fairies and like costumes,
That
right?
is very cute. I totally
That was a great
misunderstood
idea.
that. I
So,
misunderstood that.
I'm there for that
I
idea.
enjoyed her fight with Danielle. I thought that was spectacular.
I felt Danielle working very hard to stay on the show.
I mean,
and
that
stay
was so
relevant.
transparent,
Yeah,
didn't
it's
you
just like-
think?
I just think Danielle's best days are behind her. As far as a housewife, I don't know what her life, but her.
It's probably not great either, but yeah. Uh-huh.
But I do think, I don't know that she can come back from from the fall.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep our eye on this one.
Yeah.
We're going to follow this story very closely.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Yes, we just wanted to, it's a big day today, not just as
As
Vulture
Americans,
Fest, as
in
Americans, and I think we all need to pay tribute. It is,
We want to take it down a little bit.
yeah, it is Ramona Singer's 62nd birthday. And so we'd all just love to sing a nice happy birthday.
A nice happy birthday on the podcast
Yes,
for her. Yes.
so-
Could everyone join us,
Please.
please?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ramona Singer the Stinger. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Guys, I also just wanted to say one thing really quick. We are going to New York. Bitch Sesh is going to New York. So I just want to say for our podcast listeners, we are going to New York. We have a show coming on January 26th at the PlayStation Theater in New York City. We're really excited. Special guests, special surprises. We're going to be on Broadway, though very far off Broadway.
Although it is Broadway and 42nd, but it's like across the street where
Yeah.
people don't know.
When we've told like Andrew Rannells, he was like, "Come again, never heard of the place."
Yeah, he was like,
So we will be in New York on Broadway January 26th, and you can go to our Instagram pages and we'll have the link up there. But
Leslie Grossman.
Thank you for having
You
me.
are a hero.
Thank you.
Leslie, that was thrilling when you called me.
Phone call.
That was thrilling.
I'm still on a high.
You're a hero for doing that. I would have been
Truly.
so terrified.
It all
I
worked
talk a
out.
lot about these women, but if I saw them, I'd be like, you're the best. You're my favorite. I'm so scared of them and love them too much.
I will report back on my
Okay.
life insurance.
yes, please.
Let us know if maybe she could present some plans to the listeners. Guarantee people would buy.
Guys, $100 a month? What are we doing with our debts? Thank you, Vulture Fest, for having
Thank you
us.
for having us. Thank you
guys.
all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Hey there, this is Conan O'Brien. I've got a new podcast on Earwolf. It's called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. You see, over the years, I've talked to thousands of celebrities on my different TV shows, and I always thought I'd become friends with these people. But I haven't. It just hasn't happened. So here's what I'm doing. I'm bringing my favorite funny people on the podcast, and this is great because it's free from FCC regulation. We can talk about whatever we want. They're going to loosen up, and we're really going to bond. And these are terrific people I would like to be friends with, people like Kristen Bell and Bill Burr. And my first guest, Will Ferrell. I've always wanted to be best friends with Will Ferrell.
Hi, my name is Will Ferrell. I will make it my crusade and my life's work to tell people to not do this podcast.
You can hear my first episode with Will Ferrell right now. Just find Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend in your podcast app and subscribe so you won't miss a single episode. You have to listen to all of them because at the end, it solves a riddle about why we're all here.